Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. We are live. We'll be playing a new Liminal Space / Backrooms game. We'll see if we can get out of here alive. I was going to step away for a second. Take my dog out. Give me a moment. I'm going to go ahead and throw up the starting screen. I'll be right back, guys. All right. Yeah. Luckily, I got enough sleep today. I finally caught up from last week. Hey! King with another super sticker. Thank you so much. Huge support of the channel. Huge. All right. Let's get things underway. My nose is itching so bad. I don't know if there's like hair on my mic or something. I probably shouldn't. I should probably just turn up my mic instead of putting it so close to my face. I like talking right into my mic. ASMR. Move some things around. I finally moved the wheel out of the way. You have not slept today? That is crazy. Level selection. I have to select the level? All right. Enter. We are in the Backrooms, ladies and gents. So it is a kind of like a low poly game. Probably reminds me more of almost a PS1 title. Hope they didn't just mess that up too much. This barricade requires a crowbar. Let's see if we can go find a crowbar. We have unlimited stamina. I hope we do. I really hope we do. This door's open. Whoa! Whoa! And that room's red. Look at us. We're already zooming around here. I don't like this. I don't like the echoing footsteps. Oh, flashlight. It's really dark. Excuse me. Wait, I can't get in there? Glass. think. No jumping either. Sensitivity is very high. Not a huge fan of that. Let's see if this messes up the game. The other night I was messing with the settings and it did not want to work. You know, the game also like really glitched out when you try to put it in just normal full screen or borderless. That's a little better. Do you have a crowbar? I don't see a crowbar here. ASMR is not real. Never been my thing, but some people really like it. One of my videos, one of my streams, it was one of the Freddy the Fish streams, maybe several of them, it got added to the to an ASMR playlist. Do I have an inventory? Okay, I don't know if I can use that. Other Backrooms games you can use the almond water, but I don't see an inventory. They didn't tell me how to use an inventory either. C is apparently crouch. We're learning. You're barely hanging on. Well, we appreciate you being here with us, but if you need to get some sleep, you should definitely consider doing so. Sleep is very important. Don't let me be the one to tell you, though. You're saying I'm here. A key! What is going on up there? A member of Mensa. He's going to join Mensa. It's a society for geniuses. Want to help with an iRacing commentary? Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that. If we can find some time. Johnson Van already asked me to do one of his stop motions. It's pre-recorded. Yeah, just let me know like, exactly what you want, and I could do like a few different versions, and you can take whichever one you like the best. I probably should have went the other way. I've already been here. I've already been here. When did we go back downstairs? Yeah, like shoot me a link to it or something on the Discord, and what I'll do is I'll record an audio file, and I will somehow send that to you. All right, I need to start going about this strategically. Yeah, this is... Oh, do they not let you fall in this game? That's very generous. Oh, can't even go that way. Oh, come on. Yeah, that works. That works. Do you want like a full commentary, or just want like to splice it up with your own commentary? Because like either way, like I can just commentate the full thing, or I can just do certain parts. That sounds, you know, interesting. Doesn't really matter. All right, I'm sure you'll figure it out. What is going on here? Oh, they won't let me in that way. All right, we've already been kind of over here. You have till the first Saturday of next year. It's a pretty generous time window. Yeah, I'm sure we can get it done before then. I have no clue where I'm going. The series starts then. That should be fun. That's a good idea. I've always wanted to call some races. I was really hoping there would be a spectating mode in NASCAR 25. That way I could do or call some races in that game. That would have been really fun. But there are no spectating modes, sadly. You want to channel your inner Mike Joy? That's a great person to try to emulate. One of the goats of announcing, for sure. For sure. I think probably what I'll do is I'll watch the video through, make notes, and then go back and call it. Pat McAfee. Yeah, not everybody's cup of tea. What's going on in there? It looks very different with these blue light lenses. And the orange tint. Oh! Did I just find my way into the pool rooms? I love the pool rooms so much. Some people really hate Pat McAfee. Like, really, you know, obsessively hate. I'm probably going to go back and play a lot of these Backrooms games I've been playing. And just record them. Like, no commentary. Put them up on the channel. I know a lot of people just like to watch Backrooms footage. And once I get, like, 12 hours of footage at least, I can put it up as a live stream. People can just tune in as background noise if they want. Yeah, he's too high energy for some people. Some people just don't vibe with that kind of energy. Can't blame them, you know, to each their own. Are you serious? Are you serious? Where are we? I turned the fan on and now I'm regretting it. It's a bit much. Oh my goodness, we've been here before. Just follow the wall to the right. And eventually we'll get to where we're going. I hope. Back here at the start, I still don't have a crowbar. Alright, let's get serious. Taking the glasses off. Let my eyes drink in the blue light. I didn't go this way last time. Don't forget the crowbar. I need the crowbar. Did you see a crowbar? Do you know where I can find a crowbar? That was in the game. I clicked the radio. I don't know what that sound was. I didn't make any sound. Not that I know of. Oh, that was me. Yeah, okay, I did make that sound. That's me drinking in the blue light. See, Daytona knows what's up. Locked door? I have a key. How do I use it? Interact. Scanner, left mouse button. I don't have a scanner yet. So there is no... Oh my goodness. Is there a... Okay. Is there a back? All right, there we go. Finally. I just kept hitting buttons and it worked. All right, there we go. We're back. Do you have a crowbar, sir? I need to see your crowbar license. That's a big chair. Oh, come on. Oh, no, it was not. Not at all weird. Very normal. It's high tier Backrooms playing strategy to slurp like that. Oh, come on. Yeah, we are just lost with the capital L. Didn't this dead end? Like there was no way out here? So I'll have to go all the way back. Yeah, golly. Alright, we'll just continue following the wall. This is challenging. The map seemed really simplistic. At first. Are we going back to the start? I still don't have the crowbar. Oh my goodness. What a challenge. Alright. That's alright. I don't know if I need to be up there. I feel like maybe I've looked out that window. I'm not quite sure. This is where we just came from, right? No, it looked like that. I gotta turn off the fan. It's freezing. Freezing. Okay, we can't go that way. Where's the crowbar? It's gonna be in some place we've already walked through multiple times and just didn't see it. And they won't let me walk down here, which, I mean, I really want to. It's bothering me. All right, we've already been through here. Oh, yes. Missing textures. Find the missing textures room. That's it? We got an achievement for it. I don't know if you guys can see that pop up. Dude, I would love some rolls right now. Some yeast rolls. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Yeast rolls. Alright, let's go back in the pool rooms. This time we'll hang a left. Oh. Is there like any other way to go? No, we've already been through here. I didn't see a crowbar. And there's several more levels, so this is pretty wild. Alright, I'm not sure we went this way last time. Oh, hey baby, let's go. Woo! Oh no! Dude, oh my goodness. Jerk move. Jerk move. Made me think I did something good. And it's just a dead end. Are you just using all the emojis? Locked. What was the key for? If that's locked, what was the key for? Is there anything else in here? No crowbar that I can see. Okay. They're killing me. We've already been up here. Callie, there's nothing up here. Yeah, there's nothing up here. I thought we were flying at first. I thought we were gonna get this done in like 5 minutes. He's I know what he's saying. I don't want to translate though. This stuff pissing me off for real. On grandma. Something like that. Unk still got it. Oh my, we're back at the start. Where have we not been? Yeah. Nailed it. Nailed it. Where have we not been? Where is this stupid crowbar? I feel like we've been everywhere. This is the room with the area with the dead end. Another locked door. What was the key for? Seriously, what was the key for? I'm getting really frustrated. I mean, at least it's not like completely linear. Games like that really irritate me. Because it's like clearly there was no thought put into it, no, you know, complexity. Any crowbar here? Hello. Do you have a crowbar? I didn't see one. Unless I don't see a crowbar over here. I don't know if anyone's posted gameplay of this game yet, so I don't know if I can look it up. That would... Another locked door. What was the key for? That's irritating. We found a key. And there's, what, at least 3 locked doors we found that we just don't know how to get into? Where is it? All right, good luck with the... We have a teddy bear. Why do we have a teddy bear? Was this here before? A crowbar! Hooray! I had my soundboard on. That's the sound it would play. Finally! Oh my goodness. Seriously, why do I have a teddy bear? All you had to do was try to sleep. And we advanced. I have no clue why we have the teddy bear, though. That kind of freaks me out. Hooray! +1, bring a friend with you. That's another achievement down. Not too bad. Oh dear, oh no. Are we gonna run into our first entity? Nothing under the bed. Nothing out the windows either. It's a good sign. So I need to obtain 6 items. What is going on here? Stop that. Pizza. I just ate pizza. That's awesome. This game is great. I love eating pizza. Zero of 6 still, so that wasn't an item apparently. Oh! So I have to put them all here? So that's also not an item, apparently. Nothing behind the steps. That's some advanced game knowledge there. Checking behind the steps. It's normally where an unlockable would be. Not seeing anything in the library. Okay. Dead in there. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Am I done? Am I cooked? Oh, okay. What am I supposed to do here? That's... what? 0 of 6 items. Where do they spawn? These items. Merry December. Yeah. I hate this time of year. For a few reasons. You know, it gets cold. Everything dies. It just feels depressing to me. I just start counting the days until I know we'll get like that first warm breeze what am I supposed to do here? So I don't get it. I don't get it. Let's open this door. Anything in here this time? I don't understand this level at all, apparently. Was I supposed to grab something in the last level and bring it with it? I mean, it took away our teddy bear, so... I don't think so. I don't notice anything different about these shelves. Nothing at all. Nothing's interactable with the window. That's where it just came from. I was hoping shutting the doors behind me would maybe unlock whatever item I'm not seeing. Let's look under here. Hello? Find Kitty. I thought we were going to find him. You came across Liminal Space in a Goodwill in Kings Highway in Pennsylvania. Now, Kitty's not really a vicious entity. He can kill you, but usually he won't unless you touch his stuffed animals. So we found Kitty, so does that mean... And why wasn't Kitty here last? Did I just not see him? I'm gonna have to run that footage back and see if he was there before. Nothing in the closet. That's odd. This is just a closet. Still nothing in this room. That's super disappointing too. 0 of 6 still. What am I missing? This is really irritating me. I may have to skip this level. I haven't had the first indicator of what I'm supposed to be finding. I already went in the water. I've tried to go up the diving board. Nothing there. That's the entrance. That's where we came from. Go check it one more time. See if Kitty came over here. Kitty can teleport around. I've tried to climb it. It's interactive. In what way? E is the interact button. And there's also no cursor popping up. Left click also does nothing. So are you sure about that? I've already tried crouching on this. You can climb up that. That I did do. See, what am I supposed to do here? This is super frustrating. There's 6 items. 6 items. And I haven't found the first one. You'd think I would at least stumble upon one of the items. Stupid closet. Is it glitched out? I'm gonna exit. Oh my goodness. Oh, Kitty's house? That's where we were. So it jumped from Backrooms to Kitty's house. I'll go back. Nothing there. Nothing here. Maybe I wasn't supposed to open all the doors at once. It's a weird thing. That would have broken the game, but... see what happens. Alright, Kitty's not here. Kitty was here last time. I don't even want to eat the pizza this time. I know this sounds crazy, but... and I don't think we're going to find anything different this time around. I mean, maybe, like, there's a chance this is a broken level. TV on versus off. I could try, I mean... I could try turning it back on. Is it this way? It starts on, though, so I feel like I would have found something already. No objects collected. I mean, really finding nothing at all. It's on. There's nothing different in the library at all. Like, I'm just spamming the interact button. Nothing. No results. Nothing back here, which is quite a shame. I don't understand this level at all. I mean, I've covered it top to bottom, and nothing else is interactable. I have no clue why Kitty just randomly spawned. Didn't get me anything either. I need the developer of the game to drop in here, like sometimes will happen. Be like, oh, you're doing this wrong. Or, oh, that level's unfinished. Just like, let me know. All right. Maybe. Yeah, since it is the last level, that is a great point, because it jumped us from Backrooms all the way to Kitty's house. So that's a possibility. We'll try lights out next. So this one uses a LiDAR scanner. That door is locked. Kind of. Is this a casket? What is that? Two doors, left and right. Always choose the right path. Let's not pass open or pass over an opportunity to explore another room. Didn't see anything. Can't sprint in this level. Interesting. I would love to see a speedrunner do this one. What was that? That was rude. Another locked door. You can see through the walls. That's kind of odd. Kendrick Lamar told me to turn the TV off. So it seems like blue are interactable items. I can't go any further that way. Another door here, though. Oop. Am I stuck? I got stuck there for a second. Alright, so now we're in the room that I couldn't get into earlier. Alright, nothing over there. Let's continue this way. Yeah, it definitely was unexpected. Looks like we're in some kind of industrial area. On a bridge? Some kind, maybe? As you can tell, I keep trying to sprint. Patience is a virtue. Oh, we're going down. Keep following the right wall. Oh, we're going back up. Some yellow particles. Is that the exit below us? I think I can see the elevator. I need to find my way down there somehow. What's that? Bruh. That's rude. Locked. Enough with these locked doors, man. Oh, going up again. Up pretty steep. What does purple indicate? Oh, I must be in some kind of a warehouse, it looks like. Those are shelves and items on the shelf. I'm shocked you could tell I was on a bridge. With all the dot trails we've already left, it gets a little cluttered on screen. I thought blue indicated interactable stuff, but I guess not. Here's some kind of a turbine, some kind of industrial equipment. I'm not sure what that is. No way. Have I? Okay. I thought I had loot back on myself. Rocket Factory. It would be cool after you finish the level if it showed you where you've been the whole time, but they probably didn't go as far as actually like putting textures on this. Yeah. This door is open already. Don't really want to go that way again. Yeah, golly, this game is crazy with the levels, man. Crazy. Is this just a dead-end room? Oh my goodness, this is a pain. Yep. Love that. I'm gonna cover this place in so many dots. I don't know where I'm at now. I've gotten genuinely turned around. I have been turned around. All right. Did we just miss a hallway or something? Okay, that's a window. And that's a wall. Oh no, is the sound getting more frequent? Or have we just run into it more like over time? Oh my god, okay. No, yeah, it's getting more frequent. That was rude. That was quite rude. It's really loud. Like, hits my eardrums pretty hard. It's an open door. I hate that. Is this where we were just a little bit ago? Did I somehow make a 360? This has got to be where I'm supposed to be. I must have made a wrong turn in here. That's what it is. Oh no. No. Nope. There's no solution. There's no way out. I thought I saw the elevator way earlier. Like through the floor, I could see it. So maybe we can head back over there and like try to find our way down. Oh, that may not even be the exit. Like I'm in some kind of warehouse or factory, it seems like. Going down again. That's see, I think that's the elevator down there. I don't know if you guys can see that behind all the dots. Locked door. Love that. There's a room that goes nowhere, it seems like. Love that too. I really can't walk up there. Hey. Oh my goodness. I missed. Oh no. I was so close earlier. This is the exit. It's gotta be. I was so close. I just missed it. So this seems like some kind of control room. We're in a dark building and we're using LiDAR to scan our way around. Kind of in trouble here though. As I'm supposed to get into that elevator, and I don't see a doorway. So I think we're in trouble here. It is not good. I'm so close to the exit, I feel like. What is that? What did I do? I did something. You guys hear that? That's gotta mean like the door is opened or something, right? So how do I get down there? I'm close. So maybe this is not the exit, but I might be close. Like, it looks like there's another hallway that leads to the exit. Golly. That button was probably progress of some sort. But how do we get down low? I touch this thing yet? No, that's still there. Hopefully I didn't, like, trigger something and then undo it by hitting it multiple times. Still locked. We're just moving so far away. It makes me think we're not going to get back down there. We'll try. We'll walk back over here. Love that. Love that so much. Man, I feel like we were so close. I mean, we were literally 10 feet away from the exit. But we were blocked by something. This can't be the right way. Not a ton of dots here. Maybe I might be going back to where I was in the beginning. Maybe. Unless we find another pathway really soon. Come on. It starts leading down. Man. I want to like this game. You know, you can tell they definitely put some effort into it, but they overlooked a few, like, obvious things. Like some quality of life improvements. We couldn't find the objects in the last game. Now we're over here on the scanner level. And there's no indication of what these colors really mean. You just kind of figure that out on your own. So we're back at the start. That's fantastic. I love that. We're just going to hang left. We've already been through here twice now, I think. Like, you know, we hit that interactable thing. I have no clue what that did. And there's no indication of what it did. Because you can't actually see. It would have been great if, like, the lights came on or something when you hit the button. And it's like, oh, okay. And it reveals, like, a whole extra part of the map that you previously couldn't see. Something like that. Would have been nice. I don't know. It'd also be really nice if the walls weren't see-through. Oh, baby. Or is this the way? Where are we? I can't tell what direction we're going. Oh. Alright, well, it doesn't seem like we've been here very often. You're the Eggman? I never would have guessed. No. The Ambient Walrus. I don't know if you know about the Ambient Walrus. Hilarious. Old webcomic. Are you serious? Like, there's nothing in here? We went down and back and didn't find a thing. Is that what they're telling me? Here we go. Here we go. Is this a hallway? Yeah. You must know the ambient walrus. You're going to meet the ambient walrus if you keep playing around. Looks like we're on another bridge. We're going down in a good way. Oh, you've already seen the walrus. Did the walrus tell you to get back on and watch my stream? Watch me stumble around in the darkness? The walrus knows ball. That's what he did. If that is what he did. Well, the sound has stopped. Aw, man, I thought we had forged a new path, but now we're just back to where we used to be. Yeah, I don't like the Beatles. I prefer Wings to the Beatles. This is where we were before when we thought we were near the exit. Let me in. This is so frustrating. Yeah, I agree with John Savannah on that one. Definitely mid. Locked. This seems like uncharted territory. We might have come through here. There's a few dots, but not many. That's a door. Is this a new door? New room? Yes! Bro, so John Savan knows ball. He ain't just like spitting. He knows ball. And if that's, you know, if somebody that knows what you're talking about, I gotta believe him. Mid is the diagnosis. Mid. All right, where am I? All right, that's a wall. I'm glad you two could have this conversation. Oh. What's going on here? It's really another dead end? No way. Did I just dip under something? No way. Am I going the right way? Oh, I'm so close. I can hear the computer again. All right, let's sneak on through here. Come on, come on. That's crazy. No. I'm so close. Woo! We did it. Oh my goodness, I think I'm ripping my boxers. Yeah. It's another ball hole. I have to throw these out. Yeet. Oh. Meat. Yeah. Yeah. All right, the physics don't work very well. Do I still have the ball? The pipe goes this way, so I'm going to go this way. like Billy Joel. I was so glad I got to see him in Madison Square Garden. That's a big slide. Here comes the rooster. What's this? A key. The ball just made me change direction. Stairs. Yellow submarine. Final answer. The question was, what is the greatest Beatles song? Oh, going back down. Wow, look at, we're in the, oh, I need to touch that. How do I do that? Oh no, take me back. I have to touch that somehow. Oh man, we can really disregard this guy's opinion. How do I get there? Guess we'll just stumble around and eventually we'll find it. Enter sub-level? Yes. I don't know what's in here, but we're gonna look at it. Pipes! Left, right, go right. Always choose the right path. I like the Beatles song where John Lennon got shot. I think they only performed it once, but that one's my favorite. A slide. What? That's it? Oh, wow. We've been here. Okay. Okay. Oh, I have to lower the water level so we can escape. It makes sense now. Yes. Dead. Just like John Lennon. I wonder if that's the other way you come out. If you go left. Nice. Another valve. Love that. Oh, wow. Look at this. This is pretty well-known place in the Backrooms. See this a lot in a lot of the pool rooms games, a lot of the Backrooms games. NASCAR tried to warn us. Yeah, they have the big lawsuit this week, so we'll see what happens there. Wonder if any juicy information is going to come out or if any firings will happen because of it. Okay, I don't know where we're going, but I'm enjoying this level a lot more than the last couple. I'm just a big fan of the pool rooms. Yeah, no, it's gonna be a sport ender, baby. We're shutting her down. Two blue slides. Yes, Daytona 1000. Genius. That makes so much sense. The last real champion, John Cena. Briscoe's not a bad choice. That's the sub level that we entered. It's not go that way. I may be able to exit. I don't know if we've hit enough of the valves. Yawn. But we might be close. I'm coming around to Hamlin just because so many of our community members are Hamlin fans. And I'm glad to have them. Plus, like, it'd be really great if the lawsuit that 2311's bringing would bring positive change to the sport. So, hope he has some luck there. He did. He did knock Bubba out. But technically the championship turned out the way it was supposed to. Larson was leading the full season points. So I'm alright with how it ended. Unfortunate for Hamlin that he got baited into believing he could win. Not that he wasn't able to, it's just I think he finished 5th in the season points or something, so you know, he wouldn't have been the most deserving guy. Oh. How do I get up there? Up, up. I need to go up. That's down. Jump, jump, jump. Up. Pipe, where are you? See, in Escape the Backrooms, the best Backrooms game there is, they tell you how many objectives there are. So there'll always be like a board with red and green lights, so you know how many of the objective you've done. In this game, there's no indication, and so you just stumble around until eventually you find the exit. So there are a few quality of life changes that could be made that would greatly improve the quality of this title. Must have already used that one. Oh my goodness. Back here. I need to find the entrance. I think under Winston Cup points, Byron would already have a championship. I think he would have won in 20, not 21. I think that Larson would have won that one, but I think Byron might have one under the Winston Cup format. He's had some very consistent years. He hasn't really popped off and won a ton of races per year, but he's had some good years here and there. Come on. How do we get back to the exit? Yeah, yeah. His alopecia's been crazy this offseason, apparently. Shaved his head bald. A lot of people are pretty freaked out by that. Especially after all his, like, hair transplant last season. He had that full, thick head of hair. And now he has nothing. Have I been through here? Is this the entrance? No, but I have been here already. Shame. Golly. I'm going back. Bald. That'll be me one day. Eventually, I'm just gonna get tired of dealing with hair, but and then I'll just let it go. But for now, I like having hair. Oh yeah, no, he said it was good. I looked up reviews though, and I heard negativity about it because it was like French fry crust. It sounded interesting, like if it was actually like you bite into it and it's like a French fry. But from the review that I saw, the person said it just tasted like a cheeseburger pizza or something, and I'm not really that doesn't appeal to me too much. I don't want a cheeseburger pizza. And then they tried the other one. It was like a breakfast pizza kind of. So this looks new. This looks very new. So we'll just stumble around here for a bit. All right. All right, we'll see, man. You've been looking for this pizza? Dedicated. Dedicated. Dude, I would love some Taco Bell. That's unrelated, but I would just love some Taco Bell. I was near a Taco Bell the other day. Yesterday, actually, and I didn't go. And then when I got home, there was a Taco Bell commercial on the television. So I think that means I should have gone to Taco Bell. Yeah. I wanted it more yesterday. I just like the idea of Taco Bell. So if you let go of sprint while you're in the water, you lose your ability to sprint. But if you keep holding it down, you can sprint through the water. Are we done? finally found my way back to the entrance. And it seems like we have found our way through that portion of the port. It's very dark down here. I can't see a thing. Seems like I can pretty much W key this though. For a while at least. As long as I keep following these grid lines, I'll make it. Oh, are we going to Eternal Suburbia? That's what it looks like. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, locked. Locked. Eternal Suburbia. It's a pretty good game so far. If it had gone with the realism graphics, I think I would have liked it like even maybe a little more. Even though it might look a little plain at that point instead of just looking stylized like it does now. But anyway. I don't know. This might make it stand out a little bit more. Being the more simplistic art style. The LiDAR level wasn't bad to play. But I don't know how it translated to the stream, so I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. So I think the kiddies room, maybe you're right. Like we have to find items on each level. Like that's maybe one of the items. And then we go back. It's really weird that the back rooms transported us right to the kiddies room level. So I'm not sure why it did that. Maybe there are multiple exits to the back rooms. We just went out a different one. This is like pickle wallpaper. So this looks like I'm in Steve's home from Blue's Clues. Hopefully these houses can't go in a circle. Because if they do, I'm going to be in trouble. Because how I find my way through a lot of these levels is I just follow a wall. I just hook to the right and keep going. Oh dear, I've already been through here. Have I not been through exactly this area? I'm pretty sure I just hooked a giant circle. Might have to start alternating left, right, left, right. This seems newish. Maybe I make my way towards the water tower now. I'm gonna go left to right, and see if we can maintain our course heading. What is going on out here? Hook right here, and then we'll go back to the left in a second. Very odd layout of these houses. Oh man, maybe I should not have went this way. I need to go left as soon as possible. I don't know if any of these trails intersect. Left, 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 left. Oh dear. Gone too far to the right. There's the water tower. That may not be the exit, but I always like to go check out the water tower. Because it means you're moving in a general direction. And therefore covering, you know, ground. So just walking in circles. It's called Eternal Suburbia, so maybe you can't even get over there. But it implies this goes on for a while. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can even visit the water tower. Kind of ends. So now we might be looping back on where we've been previously. Is that door open? No clue. All right. Yeah, this one's going to be a pain. I haven't been in a purple house yet, I don't think. Hopefully these doors aren't shutting by themselves. I've been in a house with a similar layout to that one. Very interesting wallpaper patterns. This is like Eternal Nuketown. Yellow house with a very basic layout reminds me of Nuketown. Habitable house located at a furnished house in Eternal Suburbia. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. You're welcome, Kendrick Lamar. You're welcome. Oh, we got an item. We have an achievement. That's all good stuff. Go ahead and leave that door open. This looks new. So what do we do here? Just check every single door? Oh. 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 Okay, well, may not be able to get in any of these houses. What's over here? I see you. Outhouse looking building. What did that do? What's the VIP house? Thank goodness we can sprint on this level. Very impressive. Now, let's see Paul Allen's card. like we're making progress, but backwards. We're getting closer to the fountain. I don't think I really want to continue this way. Let's go try the other direction. Back through this house, another house, and then hang a left. I think that should be our route. This way. Oh, the VIP house should look different. It's the VIP. Does that mean the furnished house? I need to go back to that one, but surely it doesn't. Surely it doesn't. What is that? I see a titty. Everywhere I go, something reminds me of her. What's going on in this house? I saw those lights flickering. What are you guys doing in here? There it is. I don't think we've been in this house before. Just a pass-through house. Eternal suburbia. What a joke. I'm pausing so I can get a decent thumbnail. If I would like to update the one I have. I need to remember to do that more often. Uh-oh. Wait, we did all that for what? I did the thing. I hit the button. If that's... never mind. Let's go back this way. That's painful. So we've hit 2 buttons. But what for? That's the problem so far with this game, is there's quality of life. They really don't give you any indication of how close you are to completing the objective. Because unlike a lot of these Liminal Space Backrooms games, this isn't just finding your way through the map. It's also completing some kind of a puzzle. Yeah, definitely get some sleep, man. Glad you were here for a bit of our last stream and a bit of this one. So the last button said radio tower. Seems like that's where we were, was the radio tower. And so that means the one before that wooden shack maybe is called the VIP house. This house kind of seems off to itself. Does it just pass through? The ground clips in. It's interesting. Oh no. Hey, what's that? That looks promising. But man, it seems like it's gonna take us a bit to get there. At least a few minutes. Door's open. We've been here. Okay. Not a terrible thing. But we need to find some way to loop back around to the right, I believe. You know, go grab another Dr. Pepper. Might do that. We may be nearing the completion of the game, so we're gonna let it ride. See if we can make it out. That might be the radio tower way over there. Okay, okay. It looks like we're getting closer, possibly, perhaps, perchance, per maybe. Sadly, like the head bobbing won't stop. So, I mean, I would really have to slow it down to get one of the frames specifically to get a good thumbnail. Because the textures do pop in and out while the head's bobbing back and forth. Oop. Ground clipping through the floor again. Let's go this way. That's rough. I don't know which way is the right way. They could each potentially lead us to where we're going. Potentially. This is definitely a unique take on Eternal Suburbia. The one in Escape the Backrooms, you know, you run until the sun goes down. Then you have to hide in one of the buildings. Thought that was a neat take on it. Most of the other ones are just kind of walking sims. That's kind of what this one is. But there's the added complexity of having to find all the buttons. For what reason? I don't know yet. Hopefully we find that out soon. My hat green has a green screen hole in it. It does. That's a yellow emblem. That's funny that my hat has a green screen hole in the side. Come on. Did I bypass the building? Oh my goodness. That would be a long way to go back, but it would be doable. Luckily, other than a few diverging paths, it's been somewhat linear. All right. Moment of truth. I hope this is the exit. Okay. It let us in. I was so worried it was going to be locked. Oh no, I'm not done yet? Ah! No! No way. So, what I was requesting earlier was a place that indicated, well, you know, how much progress you'd made on the objective. And we finally have that, but it took us forever to get here. And this looked like it would definitely be the exit. We've already been near the water tower, and I didn't find a button, so that is super disappointing. I have to go all the way back. Hopefully, that's not too far away. Is there another way out of here? Yeah, yeah. This is what I'm talking about. If this leads to the exit and it's locked, I will possibly have a stroke. This one of the... I hate this house design. This one specifically, because you have to reopen the door behind you. Alright, where's the water tower? There it is. Okay. Water tower located. What happens once we do that? So, I mean, I didn't find what I thought was an exit, so... Does it really help me? Maybe the water tower was always the last button. Yeah, easy house there. So we're going to hang a right up here. Maybe I have to go back to the power station after. Hang another right, possibly. I'll leave those doors open so I know kind of where I've been. It's been 24 minutes in Eternal Suburbia. I got another trophy. I don't know if you guys could see that pop up. Quite a bit of achievements. I think there's 15 in this game. Pretty enjoyable so far. I would definitely put this one in the upper tier of Backrooms / Liminal Space games. Just based off of this early assessment. There's the water tower. But how do you get there? Oh, is that the button? That's got to be the button. Target located. Target acquired. Man, I wish I had seen that earlier. But then I wouldn't have the trophy. Ah, man. Little backtracking required, it seems like. So I need to find a path that leads back that way. And this may just be it. Nice little pass-through house. There's the water tower. Yes. All right, hopefully once we hit this button, it leads us to the exit. I would hate to have to wander around for another 10 minutes just looking for the exit. We're so close. There it is. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Okay, that works, that works. I was thinking that was the exit, and I hadn't hit all the buttons yet, but no. The button probably be down here somewhere. No trespassing. Well, hopefully they're okay with me being here. Yeah, I'm just looking around. Was this a sub-level? No. There is a duck, though. Boop. Boop. The button. So we found a duck. That's great. What is going on here? Is this a server room? A little data center underneath the water tower. That's wild. The water tower is just to cool the data center. Which way? Oh my goodness. Well, that didn't indicate how we were supposed to get out, so maybe I just make my way back to the power plant and hope for the best. I have no clue which direction the power plant was, though. If I can find a hill, get up on a hill, I might be able to see out. power plant really seemed like the end point, so try to find our way back there. All right, well, I maybe haven't been this way. We'll check it out. This could also just be the start of the level. Seems like this is a dead-end area. Maybe this is the exit. Enter sub-level? No. I mean, I would love to go to the sub-level, but I'm not going to lose all the progress we've made. Let's get out of here. We may come back for that just to scope it out. Yeah, we'll just work the perimeter of the map. And I think that should take us back to the power plant. Or maybe we'll stumble upon the exit. We can see anything up here. There's the water tower. That might be the radio tower to our right. The power plant might be this way. Those of you that are here, you guys are having a good evening / early morning. I always like exploring the back rooms in these liminal spaces late at night. Whew. We were flying there for a second. Where are we? Please be the exit. Please be the exit. Please be the exit. If this isn't the exit, I have no clue where it is. And that would be worrying. I don't know, I may have to really thoroughly explore this building just to... Hey! So, wow. So missing the water tower cost us maybe around 10 minutes. Should I jump? Whee! Hello? She has her hands out. I don't have anything to give you, ma'am, sir, angel thing. I'm sorry. Oh, I'll go look. I'll go look. I'll try to find something. Oh! I've made fire! Not sure what they call this level. Gotta pause this real quick. I need to... Interesting. Refresh my stream page. It's not working. Oh my goodness. Path diverged in a wood. Which way to go? I have one of the bonfires lit. But I may need to find an item here to take back to Kitty. Aw. I tried to sneak through the woods. This is a big map. For how quickly we found the first one, I thought the other two would potentially come just as quickly. And there's so many pathways in these woods. It's crazy. Eventually, someone's going to make a map of all of this. If enough people play it. It's a pretty new game. It just came out, like, I think, within the last couple of days. So far, it's been pretty fun. Unique challenges on each level. What is this? Cross. Now I can fight off vampires. It would be interesting to try to go back to that angel statue and see maybe if that would do anything. The cross plus the angel statue. But it might just be a waste of time. I may have to start taking some of these other trails. Alright, let's go investigate this way. There we go. Boop. How am I making that fire? Do I have fire powers? I haven't found any matches or a lighter. I must be a wizard. I could probably curl a 200-pound weight just with my pinky right now, just from W keying and shifting this whole time. Yeah, it's on push. Is there a way to turn on toggle? I don't think there is. Shame. All right, left. It hasn't failed me yet. We found 2 of the beacons. We need to light the 3rd. After that, I don't know what we do. We will figure it out. The first beacon was at the start of the trail. That second one was kind of at the end of its own trail on the perimeter. So I'm wondering if the 3rd will be near the exit or also on the perimeter. Oh my goodness. I think we found the exit. Yes, we did. Oh my goodness. Okay. Backtracking again. There's so many areas that look like pathways. Like you could just cut right through. But the game doesn't let you. Testing, testing. Okay, let's unplug my mic. Trying to adjust it. Just wanting to lean back a little bit. It's my bad. Welcome back. Are you good luck. Good luck at work tomorrow. The no sleep gang right here. All right. Going left, maybe? I mean, it worked out last time. We found the other 2 beacons. That was a really long pathway, though. I don't know, for me, whenever I would try to take... I never had, like, legit sleep medication. I always had just, like, Benadryl or... the Delsum or whatever it was. That's literally just a double dose of Benadryl. I could stay awake throughout the night, but then when it would be time to get up and go do stuff, I would just be drowsy the whole day. So, hopefully that doesn't happen to you. Left. If this takes us back to the exit, oh my goodness. Like we just made a huge circle. That's what it feels like. That is what will happen. I'm so sorry. Is this the last beacon? Hooray! Oh. Are you serious? I cannot see. I cannot see. YouTube, I'm not saying the bad word. Chill out. Alright, we'll just run the border. Since I'm really struggling to see my way around here right now. We've already found the exit, but now we have to find a way to get back to it. Whoa, that's creepy. Have an angel. Were you following me? Hey! Oh! Uncalled for. Oh, I was saying, I cannot see. Is this is where we started? Oh dear. Oh geez. Yeah, what do Canadians say? Do they say not Zeds? Yeah, I can just phase through trees now. That's my superpower. It's so hard to see. Can you guys even see anything on stream? It gets really dark on my end too, but I have like some of my gamma boosted. You're moving out of country. If you're going to Switzerland, then you can find me a high-paying job. I think Switzerland's the most beautiful place on Earth. Very strict laws. So, that would take some getting used to. Bro, what are you doing? Can you not? This is a jerk move. We activated all the beacons and just the lights go out. You were definitely supposed to light the final beacon last. You know, the one near the exit. You're not meant to wander through the woods like this. What a jerk move. The dev just said, you know what would be funny? She's still following me. Switzerland or North Korea. Yeah. Very similar places. They had very strict laws in that country too. Hey, out of the way. Get juked. Get juked. Got her. Oh my goodness, this is difficult. Dude, I can't do an Asian country. I know the cost of living is much better, especially somewhere like Vietnam, but I can't do it. I could possibly learn another language. Like I already, you know, not that I can recall any. I learned enough French to get around. To basically enough to communicate to people. I don't speak your language very well. Do you speak any language other than French? And, you know, I could, like, read menus or street signs well enough. But, yeah, I couldn't talk to anybody, really. But that was simple. Because they use our alphabet. Or we use their alphabet. Either way you want to say it. You know, we're all using the same alphabet. But when you go to, you know, an Asian country, then suddenly you're having to learn a new alphabet too? No. That ain't gonna work for me, dog. All these crazy symbols. I can't do that. I don't have the brain power to read hieroglyphics. The best way to learn is just live. Yeah, sure. See, I could do that. That makes sense for Mexico, or for France, or for even Germany. But you know, it's just pattern recognition. Like, okay, that word means that. Okay, got it. And then eventually you might start to learn like the etymology, like why some words mean certain things. But anyway, I'm not gonna look at you know, what looks like hieroglyphs to me and be like, oh, okay, yeah, I totally recognize that. Russia's even, I mean, Russia's the same way. I heard from a very smart person, an astronaut, multiple degrees, PhD. They said Russian takes 2 years to learn and 20 years to master. I think we're close. We might be close. No! Did I stumble all the way back to the entrance? Oh my goodness, I think I did. I'm pretty sure that's the first lantern. Oh my goodness. I did it in the wrong order, and now I have to suffer the consequences. I have to stumble through the darkness. Helen Keller simulator. Here we go. Round 2. There's no telling. Like, I probably walked right by the pathway. Venezuela, that's a great place this time of year. If the army like really wanted to move on Venezuela, like they probably wouldn't need any additional forces. Like they could just do it. But I would totally volunteer. So let me back in for 1 year. I'll do 1 deployment. And then I'll hang my hat up for good. Or even, you know, one of those DC deployments that these guard units are doing, which obviously is, you know, or was pretty dangerous very recently. It would still be neat. Your hat? You mean your PC? Or your beret? I kept a full ACU uniform, and I kept one of the multicam. No, you don't actually have a hat anywhere. That's your loss, man. It was already hard enough to get around these woods when the lights were out or on. Now I just literally can't see. I probably walked right by the correct trail multiple times. It's hard to see. Okay. That's where we found the cross. So we've been here. That's something. Is that angel still... Yes. You have all of your stuff. Yeah, I gave back more than I should. Like, there were a few things that I could have kept, and I wish I had have. But I just wanted to make sure they weren't going to send me a bill for, like, $10,000 for missing gear. So I gave them back everything. And I gave away... I had probably 5 or 6 pairs of new uniforms. Like, never worn. Gave those away. New PTs. Could have kept those, but I did not. But yeah, if I went back in, I would keep those uniforms on display. They would not come with me. I would just get brand new ones. I've really been looking into it. According to regulations, like, whatever the actual regulation number is, I forget which, you know, I don't know what it is. But technically, I would be allowed to join back. Technically. Because I would definitely get a clean bill of health. And I've been off any medication for almost 2 years now. You only need to be off medication for 1 year to be eligible for a waiver for any perceived condition. The limiting factor to all of that, obviously, I can't, you know, I've been trying to run, but I mean, I can't do it with any pace. And I don't know if I even want to. Like, if it was, you know, if I knew I had a good deal lined up, a good unit, a good position, then I could be able to be talked into it. But I don't want to go back to getting stupidly short haircuts every month. You know, like, just the little things that you're able to enjoy, you really miss when you're not able to, you know. And, you know, having one weekend minimum out of each month already decided for you. You know, right now I'm able to just plan a trip any weekend I want. You know, do what I want each weekend. You know, it's not a huge commitment, but it is a commitment. I've put a lot of thought into it. But yeah, the limiting factor is finding a recruiter that will work with you to actually file the proper waivers. Because why would a recruiter want to potentially waste weeks of his time working with some old fart that, you know, has issues and that's broken, when they could just go find a fresh 17-year-old kid in, you know, high school? Which is valid. But, I mean, I don't know. My boss told me not to do it before you retired. He's like, bro, you're probably about to start a family. You know, you're at a different stage in your life. You know, it's not the decision to make. Probably easy for him to say, since he probably is also 100% VA disability. And he's retired now. He's done. He's at the oldest in his early 40s. Pretty awesome, but he deserves it. He's a great guy. And did a lot for our country. He'll still, like, show up to company lunches and stuff. Our coworkers will go out, and he'll just meet up with us. I haven't been to one since he retired. Because I typically do not go to lunch. I'm not going to find my way out of here, am I? I found the wrong gate. I found the wrong gate. Or wrong beacon last. And it screwed up the whole thing. I may need to restart this level. It'd probably be faster than running through the woods like an idiot. We found it! Dude, I'm so glad we didn't give up. I almost did. Yeah, I almost did. Whee! I almost gave up. We persevered. Now can we find the way out of this? Are we really looping now? Let's hang it right here. Bruh, they hit me with an underground maze. It looked like the exit, but it's not. Hooray! We did it! 20 years of trying, 20 years of frustration. We beat the game? Play Enchanted Forest was the last level. Kitty's house, enter. Alright. See if I found all the items. I may have to go back to the back rooms. Well, the almond water might count as an item. We found an almond water. Last time we were here, I didn't say that we had found anything, though. Nothing new in here. Kitty's house kind of sucks. 3 of 6? Are you serious? What are we missing? So, I have no idea what that is, but we have that. Don't know what that is either. And the red duck. So all the other stuff... Okay. Okay, well. If they add more levels, we'll come back and keep doing this. But I'm not, completely sold on trying to find all the items. I may go back and record this with no commentary at some point. So maybe keep an eye out for that. There is another one of these Backrooms games that we may go live with here in a second. So maybe look for that. If this is your first time here, I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Subscribe if you'd like. We do these kind of streams often. And really tons of other stuff. Every once in a while, we'll post travel content. A lot of NASCAR and racing content. A lot of NASCAR gameplay. And we just really enjoy these walking sim, Backrooms, Liminal Space type games. So we'll definitely be spending some more time in the Backrooms. So hope to see you guys soon. If you can't join me in the next one, hope you're able to catch another stream in the future. And for the rest of you, hope to see you guys in the next one.